Go.
Good morning. We are very excited to be here with Albert Jumbe, the owner, managing director of Discover TZ Safari Company. And my name is Erna Gras, the CEO of Asante Africa Foundation. So today, we're going to ask Albert to share with us a little bit about where he has come from, how Asante Africa has been a part of his journey, and why would you want to go on safari to explore Tanzania yourself? I think we're ready. So Albert, welcome.
Asante sana.
So tell us a little bit about your personal journey on how you met Asante Africa as a young man.
I met the CEO of Asante Africa about 10 years ago. They hired me as a translator. So we were doing a community meeting. So I was translating between Asante Africa and community.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And how did it evolve that you started your own safari company?
After the first time when I met Asante Africa, I started working with Asante Africa as a scholarship coordinator. So I was managing the students who are in our program. And then Asante Africa conducted a workshop in Nairobi. So I attended the Leadership Incubator workshop. They taught me how to map my dream. And I mapped my dream for 5 years. And after 5 years, I was approved by government. They gave me a certificate to start running Discover TZ.
And a few people listening might not know what dream mapping is. What is dream mapping?
Dream mapping is, what I learned from Asante Africa. You can have a dream, but, you have to break your dream into time, maybe month, year, something like that. So what I did, I mapped my dream into years. So it was year 1, year 2, and up to year 5. And year 5, I had my certificate.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And today you're a very successful businessman. And what are you most proud of? And what lesson has helped you become successful?
I can think being with Asante Africa, they gave me the opportunity to interact with community, with people, and respect people and value people. I learned a lot from that. Like value, you have to respect people, you have to, yeah.
And one of the questions that we get frequently is, why would we be so focused on children in Africa? And for yourself, how would you respond to that question?
I think we don't have much opportunity. The children of Africa, they don't have, opportunity, because either of culture basis, no one, like we are dealing with education, so we support them to go to school. So, our African parents, some of the culture, they don't allow, like girls to go to school. So, Asante Africa being there is giving the opportunity for the girls to go to school, because we are paying school fees for the girls, and we are giving school supplies and uniforms, something like that. And, so Asante Africa being in Africa, I think is giving opportunity for the girls to go to school.
One of my most favorite quotes is that brilliance and talent are universally distributed.
You're very right.
And opportunity is not.
Yeah.
So I see our partnership creates opportunities, opens doors, and develops skills in these young people to chase their dreams.
You're very right. Yeah.
How do you, both in your role as Discover TZ and in your role with Asante Africa, help parents be comfortable supporting their children to go to school? What do you do to help them?
First of all, the process how we get the students to be in our programs. We work with the community, local schools. Also, local schools, they are working with the local government, you know, when they are selecting a child. So, so we are involving parents and communities, you know, to give us a student who want to go to school.
Okay.
So that is how we involved the community and parents. You know, parents, they have to be willing. Yes, of course, you find sometimes parents, they are not willing and a child want to go to school. So we have to involve the local government, local school, in order that we support this child to go to school.
Fantastic. Now, I know that you've struggled to help young girls who have potentially been child brides or to potentially be circumcised. How do you help a family and a community rescue a child as not being from that family?
You know, what we do, we have programs. We have girls program. And girls program and scholarship program is giving us opportunity to conduct parental meeting. So we involve parents, both parents, Baba and Mama, and child to attend the meeting. So from there, you know, we raise the conversation. So the, you know, you find women, they will be confident enough to speak out the problems, or to point out the problems while Baba, they're there and listening. So that is helping us to make, you know, to involve Babas. And we see the changes. If Baba, they will be involved in the meeting, you know, they learn, they listen, because maybe in our culture, nobody, you know, you cannot share some of the information with your parents. Or women, they cannot share some of their conversation with the men. So that meeting is giving opportunity for women and child and also Babas to share their ideas and
in a safe way.
In a safe way, yeah.
That's fantastic. So you're a Baba, you have daughters. How are you as a father helping your daughters live in a different way?
You know, what I realized and what I learned from the tourists, I can say I learned from the tourists and Asante Africa, is to be friends to your child.
And what does that mean?
You know, give time to your children, speak with them, joke with them, go out with them, you know. I do school visits. I go to collect, you know, like exam results with my daughter. So I go with her, we sit with the teacher, and, you know, we have conversation together, me, teacher, and my child.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, as a successful man in your community and in your culture, how are you paying it forward?
You know, I can say I learned also this from Asante Africa, you know, how to, you know, to be successful, I think, is not to have a lot of money in your bank account, is to touch someone's life. And what I do, we support students in a primary school, and like there are like 4 students in a primary school. And then we support one girl, she's in university, IFM in Dar es Salaam. Yep. And also we pay back, we support some of our, we give back some of our profit to to the NGO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when you say we, who is we?
We, as you know, Discover TZ is a company. So
I see.
yeah, so we have people in the Discover TZ. I'm not only alone. You know. I have people who advise me. I have people we are running Discover TZ together. So we together we agree to support that. Fantastic. And special my family, you know, my wife and me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, many people will be wondering about your safari company. What makes you unique and different compared to the hundreds of other safari companies in northern Tanzania?
You know, first of all, we respect our clients' dreams. You know, someone coming to Africa is not a job, you know. So we respect that. And we take them very close to we do private safari, and also we take our client to the community. We introduce, you know, we want them also to interact with the community and to see what our projects, what we do with Asante Africa, and what Asante Africa doing in background.
But what makes you unique? Don't the other safari companies do that?
No, I used to be a driver guide in a very big safari company. You know, what we used to do is to pick you at the airport, take you Serengeti, Tarangire, Ngorongoro, show you beautiful animal and drop you airport. You know, we were not getting time. We are not giving time for the client to, you know, interact with the community. If you take the Maasai village, let's say Maasai village, you know, it's only half an hour. You see Maasai jumping, you take photo, go. That is what we used to do. But now what we do very deep. If I take you to the village, we spend, you know, more than 6 hours in the village. So make sure that you get connected to the community and the people.
Fantastic. Well, what would you like our listeners to know about Discover TZ in Tanzania?
I can say, first of all, Tanzania is the destination to go. We have very beautiful national park, and it is very safe country to visit. And Discover TZ will take you and show you how beautiful is our country. And then we are partnering with Asante Africa for community activities we are doing in down in a village. So we take you to the primary school, you interact with our children, and then we take you to the village, you interact with the village people, you know. That is what Discover TZ can do for you guys.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we are so excited to have had time with Albert today before he starts his whirlwind journey visiting different towns and communities here in the United States. Thank you for being a part of our Asante Africa Cafe, and we hope you're as excited to meet Albert Jumbe as as honored as we are. Thank you. Have a great day.
Ciao.
Yeah. So are there any pieces we need to redo?